as you know, every follower of the NFL today knows that DeAndre Hopkins, the all-pro wide receiver, was released today by the Arizona Cardinals. The question now is, where will he go? He's a free agent, okay? Mm-hmm. And he has said last week on the I Am Athlete podcast, here's what he said.
You just brought up quarterbacks. What are some of the quarterbacks out there, if you had a list, dope quarterbacks that I would love to throw me the ball the second part of my career?
I would have to say one of my favorite quarterbacks that I've been watching since he came in the league is Josh Allen. He reminds me of an old school or of a new school Andrew Luck. I love Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Houston kid, your dog Jalen. Number 3, Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with. I got to go with the underdog, man. The people, not a lot of people respect this guy, but as a throwing quarterback, Lamar Jackson, obviously. Number 5, man, because there's some good quarterbacks out there that's young and good. I'm gonna have to go with my dude in San Diego or the Chargers.
Herbert.
I'm gonna have to
Justin
go
Herbert.
Man.
Justin Herbert.
All right. I'm gonna go through a few of these.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out like where I'd like to see him go. Okay, I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts out. Look, they got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
They
don't They don't need him.
Right.
And let's take money out. The Chiefs, they only have like $1 million, I think, and the Bills as well. They don't have much room. Right. They don't. Now they can if they want to, they want to move around some salaries, some money, then they could go after him. So we'll keep them in the discussion. The Ravens have about $12 million where they can go get him. So let me start here, though. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes would be phenomenal. And they lost, but if you're the Chiefs, you kind of may feel like, do you need him? All right, they don't have a number one. Obviously, Travis Kelce's their number one. Mm-hmm. Is Sky Moore going to emerge? Kadarius Toney's great, but can he stay healthy? And they got MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They lost McCole Hardman and Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes showed you last year, though, I don't really need a number one receiver. I've got Kelce. I can make do with number 2s at the receiver position. But if they add Hopkins, I would love to see it just because we'd see fireworks. But Josh Allen, that's interesting. And he was the first guy he said, if I'm Buffalo, Ephraim, I'm going to get DeAndre Hopkins. Because I think, look, their window is not closed by any stretch because Josh Allen looks like he's going to be a, great quarterback for the long haul. And as long as he is that, their window will be open. But, Kansas City's not going anywhere. Cincinnati's not going anywhere. We obviously know the Jets have gotten better. Like Miami, if Tua stays healthy, they're going to be dangerous. If he's already got Stephon Diggs, you give him DeAndre Hopkins, that's what they need. Look, they need to do something. There's a lot of people that feel like, and they kind of missed their chance. The window's still open, but they kind of missed their chance a couple years ago. You go get DeAndre Hopkins, and people change their tune. Then I'm going to say this, and then I'll turn it over to you. I would like to see him go to either Buffalo or Baltimore.
So you're going to take all the teams. You're going to leave me with nothing to talk about.
Well, I'm just
this is what you did. This is what you did yesterday. Anytime we have a guest,
I drop
you
knowledge.
Ask,
leave people speechless.
Anytime
you leave people like, dang, what should I say?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what you do to me. I'm going to cut you off after you made your first point.
Go ahead.
You don't get to talk about all of the teams.
I'm going to let you come in. You sitting on the couch. I got the plastic on the couch so you can't make my stuff dirty. And you got your feet up. At least you took your shoes off. You got your feet up. I done sprayed the room with Glade, so we all right. So go ahead. Go ahead.
You canceled out the 2 that normally people would cancel out. Then you wanted to talk about the last 2. I'm like, bro, what we doing here?
The Ravens are yours. Go ahead.
The Ravens are mine, and I would pick them over Buffalo because look what just transpired. We just heard sound from Lamar Jackson yesterday talking about how in order to get to where he needs to go, he's going to pass the ball more. And yeah, they got Zay Flowers, a young receiver. They got OBJ. No one really knows what he's going to bring.
And
right?
really stay healthy.
And stay healthy. So to me,
Bateman, same questions, right?
Exactly.
Got to stay healthy.
And they have 12 mil. They have enough to entice him. He wants to play there. He wants to be with Lamar Jackson. So for me, as soon as they cut him today, he would be in Baltimore right now. He would be in Baltimore right now because now if you're serious about having Lamar Jackson take next step as a passer, then you definitely bring somebody in there who is a master at 50-50 balls. Now now defenses have a serious problem when it comes to throwing the ball down the field and how to defend that with Lamar Jackson, and you add DeAndre Hopkins into that mix. That is nuts.
Nah, look, I'm with you, and I agree. And in fact, if I'm Baltimore, I'm moving a little money around so I can give him more.
Of course.
Because he should, and I don't know if he would have an issue. Obviously, everybody loves OBJ, but he should make more money than OBJ. All right, OBJ's getting $15 million.
Of course.
And so I would do that to make him happy, make him feel good. And we said it yesterday when we were talking about Baltimore, Ephraim. For all their really good receivers, they don't have a one.
No, they don't.
Right? Unless the Zay Flowers become something we don't expect.
They may have a possible.
And Bateman has had injury issues. And again, OBJ, even when he was younger, had injury issues. So I agree with you. I mean, I would love to see him in Buffalo because that would take them to another level. But I'm with you on Baltimore because this is what I've wanted to see with Lamar.
Of course.
See him with a great number one.
And I get Buffalo and that division with the Jets and upstart. We're going to see what they are with Aaron Rodgers now. We got if Tua can stay healthy. There's still some questions there. But what we do know with Baltimore is there is no question with the Bengals. There is no questions with the Bengals in that division.
Right.
So if you're competing to snatch that division away from Baltimore, from Cincinnati,
right?
Then you got to do what you got to do to get
agree.
there. And this move right there would put all the pressure on them. And that's what you want to do. Even before training camp, you want to start putting pressure on teams in your division to try to combat what you're doing in the offseason.
Nah, that's real talk.